Hello, welcome back to another episode of Next Station Ronkonkoma. I am your host, Ashley.
I'm your host, Danny. What was that look?
Because you said you're not making any noises, but that indeed is a noise.
I'm just saying, I wasn't sitting here, making noises. You always say, oh, gotta wait for Danny to stop making noises over there.
Because it's a fact every time. But your can is already cracked. You were sitting still.
I was.
But talking is a noise, but it's fine. We're here.
Jesus.
And welcome back. How's your day?
Welcome back to another episode. My day was okay. It was good.
We're a little tired.
Definitely a little tired.
I think we say that every episode.
Every single one. I'm always tired.
Oh, well. I guess that you live in life. I don't know.
Last Friday, I walked into work. My boss oh, hey, Danny, how's it going? I'm like, oh, just a little tired. He looks at me. He's like, all right, so I got you on a route by yourself. I'm like, fuck. Cool. All right, let's do it. No helper.
Damn.
Yeah. But it's
Happy
hard.
Friday.
Happy Friday. That's right.
We haven't done too much to our house since we moved in. Cosmetically or really just much overall. I guess we're lucky for that.
Yeah.
We were able to kind of move in and not have to do much.
The house was pretty much turnkey.
Yeah. So, but one thing we did last week, we painted one room. Because, again, luckily, we don't mind most of the paint in the house.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Maybe not what we would have chosen, but it's perfectly fine for now.
This room that we're in currently is actually the color of 90% of the house.
Yeah, they really liked this color.
It's like a gray.
Dark gray.
It's a dark gray.
Darker than what I would have chosen.
With white moldings and white doors. And like I said, this is it's the color of most of the house.
Yeah. Which is fine. I like neutral colors. It's good for a house, I think.
Actually, one more thing. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
One more thing. The carpet, I think I've said this before, it's the same carpet in every room in the house that has carpet. The bedrooms, the hallway, the living room, the office we're in right now. Mm-hmm. It is the same exact carpet. They just kept using the same carpet in every room. They're like, we're just going to keep it simple.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Less busy.
Right.
So yeah, we painted one room today. One of our guest rooms, which we've explained. That's going to be my office. Still going to have the bed in there just in case. I mean, nobody needs to know that, right? Now that everybody knows that.
Right, exactly.
Just kidding.
It'll come in handy for when something like this past weekend happens.
Oh, I was going to say when I want to take a nap during work. Yeah.
That too, I guess.
But yeah, if need be, it's still there. Either way. So we painted that room. And let me tell you, it's a fucking full body workout to paint. It is.
Yes.
I sit at a desk, for work. I don't do all the strenuous activity that Danny does for work every day.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, it's a lot of fucking work for one little room.
Keep in mind, though, I'm sitting there and I'm, rolling on one wall, and all of a sudden I hear... I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I look over, and she's, fucking power rolling on the fucking door, on the wall. I'm like, I know we want to get this done, but relax.
I was just trying to...
She made it a full body workout. I'm like, what the fucking relax.
My arms, my abs, my legs.
She was doing squats while rolling paint on the wall. But power squats, not
Power
fucking
squats.
Rapid squats.
It was burning.
I'm like, I get the sense of urgency. I appreciate the sense of urgency here, but fucking relax.
Yeah, I don't know. I was after he said something about, I was laughing at myself because I'm like, I don't really know why I was doing that. Like, we wanted to get it done, but I just got in the motion and just fucking ran with it because I'm like, all right, we're getting it done. But also, that was like, because we kind of like, I don't know, I painted the wall like in sections. So I did like a little, like the top, the middle, and the bottom, you know, with the roller, like,
Yeah.
kind of thing. And so I was at the top, and I'm not as tall as Danny, so it's burning to keep my arms up there at the top to paint. So I'm just trying to do it as fast as I can so I don't have to have my arms up there. But I guess doing it slower, doing it for a longer period of time, but doing it slower versus doing it faster for a shorter period of time, I guess it kind of evens out pain-wise. I don't know.
Something like that.
So I don't know. I was just going with it. And then every time I started painting again after that, I had to like force myself to not speed paint.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what was happening.
And not only that, Ashley is the one that did the prep work, took the curtain rods down and the blinds off the windows and the tape.
Yeah, that was a fucking day on its own.
Yeah, because she was off on Labor Day and I was actually not enjoying Labor Day because I was working.
You were doing labor.
Yeah, I was not enjoying the day. I was just doing the labor.
Mm-hmm.
But for her Labor Day, she prepped for us to paint, and we didn't like tape the ceilings. We're like, fuck it, we don't need to do that. We got this.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect to begin with.
Right.
Because the way the previous owners painted, there was fucking spots everywhere anyway.
Yeah, but now we left our own spots.
Yeah.
Because there's purple spots all over the ceiling. It's not purple. It's a hint. It's a shade of purple. It's like a gray purple. I don't fucking know.
It's like a soft lavender.
That's what you call
it. Was that a question?
Sure. That's it. That's what it is. Soft lavender.
Well, the name of the paint, no.
Yeah.
It was Ash Grove. That doesn't mean anything. So.
How the fuck do they come up with these names?
I don't know.
The ash would be the gray, and then the grove is the purple.
Some kind of purple. But yeah, a little bit of an ashy, like it's like a lavender lilac, you know?
Yeah. I'd just say it's a light purple. It's a very, very light purple.
Yeah, it's more purple than I wanted, to be honest. I wanted it a little bit less, like a little more pale. I don't know. But it's so hard to tell when you're looking at the piece of paper with the little paint sample on it.
Yeah.
Like, even if you paint a little bit of the wall, those walls were such a vibrant fucking color. I wouldn't have been able to, like, you know how some people like paint a little patch on the wall to see?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have been able to tell by that.
No, because we did 3 coats. And 2 walls were vibrant blue and 2 walls were vibrant purple.
Like dark purple.
Like dark but very loud colors.
Right.
Like we went with a soft purple gray, and these are loud blue and purple.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, when you paint the blue wall, it might look different on the blue wall than it looks on the purple wall.
Yeah, with the first coat.
So we had to do 3 coats, and it's still it is purple, but like it's not that bad. It's more of a neutral color, way more of a neutral color than what it was.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it'll
it's
work.
Still much better than what it was.
We're like 1 coat in, and Ashley's like, I don't like this either. I'm like, well, we got a gallon of it, so keep going.
Yeah.
Wound up needed to get 2 gallons of it.
Yeah.
And Ashley was the trooper on this one because we were painting into late at night hours, and I had to wake up early the next morning every day, so she would continue and finish up while I went to bed sometimes. She's a trooper.
It was like a 3-day project. It was our first time painting.
Yeah.
We didn't do too bad for our
No.
first time. It looks nice.
Yeah, only a couple spots on the ceiling.
Yeah, we can fix that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first day I just prepped. That was enough. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to start painting tomorrow. The second day we did the whole trim, I think, and then the third day we did the roller.
Yeah. Roller was easier for me. The brush was easier for you.
Yeah, we figured that out. Like, I think I do better, and I prefer to do the trim with the paintbrush.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit more, like, of a detail-oriented person. And then Danny says he's a more big picture person. So he preferred to just do the roller. And I was like, fuck this. I'd rather sit there with the paintbrush and do the trim.
I am also very detail oriented, but I'm also very much a big picture guy. I like to look at every angle and get the big picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I didn't mind it, like the brush, the roller too, but I don't know.
We both have never done this before either, though, so it's like trying to figure out what the fuck we're doing. Ashley at least watched a couple YouTube videos and she gave me some pointers.
I did, yeah.
I'm just sitting there like, well, here's a roller, here's a pan, let's fucking get it done.
Yeah. Yeah, I literally, like, with the painter's tape, I taped around the door, like the bedroom door, because it was like a tight area. You know, there's like that little tiny space between the door and the next wall.
Yeah.
So I just taped that. And then around the windows I taped.
Yeah.
But I think that was it. I didn't see it necessary to tape anything else. Because like I said, it wasn't perfect to begin with, so.
Yeah, there's already paint on the moldings and stuff like that, so.
Right, and because we were going to a lighter color, like any of the previous paint that was left over, even if it was like a stray line or dot or something, like I didn't want to leave it.
Yeah.
Because I think there's still spots that like on the moldings and stuff that like you could see the blue or the fucking
purple,
but I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
It looked better overall. But that was a fucking workout.
Mm-hmm.
This weekend was also a fucking workout.
Oh, this weekend was rough.
I'm getting too old for this. I'm 30 now. I can't be doing this.
We, not only did we paint, but the room kind of still smelled like paint when our guests arrived.
A little bit. I think it's good now.
I think it's good now.
Now that they're gone.
But, so, our friends decided to come and surprise me.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they flew, the typical thing, I guess, for us at least, is we flew into Nashville every time. They flew into Nashville, and technology got them. Because I went to send a snap, and three out of the four of them, their locations on Snapchat said Nashville. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to blow up their spot real quick. I'm like, what are you guys doing in Nashville? Then they called me a stalker. I'm like, no. I sent them evidence. I'm like, this is what it says on the Snapchat app.
On the Snapchat.
And on the map, because you can see the map where everyone is, whatever, if their location is turned on. So I'm like, what are you guys doing? And my friend was like, well, I'm not there. I'm at work. Like, I know you're not at work.
He was the only one without the location turned on.
Oh, fuck. But, so that happened. And then, like I said, I blew up their spot. But they didn't say they were coming to visit us. They just, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and granted, they told me.
Right.
I knew they were coming out by us. But Danny didn't at that point. But then kind of put two and two together.
I didn't necessarily.
Or you just thought they were just being bad friends and not telling you that they were coming here and trying to sneak to Nashville and not come see us.
Yeah. Because once I blew up their spot, then they started posting on Snapchat what they were doing and bar hopping and stuff like that. I'm like, wow, cool guys. So then I messed with them and I said, oh man, if I would have known you guys are coming to Nashville this weekend, I would have not accepted overtime for this weekend, and I have to work all weekend. Which
so
was
they called me. They're like, does Danny really have to work this weekend? I'm like, I think he's fucking with you.
But so they showed up on Friday night after me working a full day, and Ashley worked a full day, and we were both tired because we were painting all week. And we wound up going. I was awake for over 24 hours Friday and a Saturday.
Yeah.
26, 27 maybe.
No.
Yeah.
We didn't go to bed that late on Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday was the late day.
We didn't go to bed till like 3:30.
That's 24 hours.
No, I woke up at 2:30. So I'm sorry, it's 25.
You okay?
I was up at 2:30 because I wanted to get to work and get back.
Okay, you're right.
So 25 hours. Okay, 25 hours I was awake. Mm-hmm. And then we were playing beer pong in the garage and King's Cup and whatever, and everyone that was drinking stayed here. One person who did not drink, he was drinking soda and water and whatever, and he drove home. But we had a blast. We haven't laughed like that in I can't tell you how long. We were laughing till we were like crying. Matt was like, I'm seeing spots. I'm laughing so hard, and
I'm seeing spots. Like, is that butterflies? What am I seeing right now?
It was so much fun. It was really, really good to catch up with everybody and hang out, and we were laughing, and it was awesome. It really, really was. And I'm like, damn, I miss these people. I miss all of my friends and family back home. I really do. But like, they understand why we're here, and like all of our friends and family do. But it was just really nice, like getting together and just laughing as hard as we did and just having a great time. And then, like I said, we all came inside, went to sleep, woke up the next morning. I woke up to my friend, like, nudging me, like, yo, where's Ash? I, like, wake up, I look over at him, he's just sitting there staring at me, and I look at the door to the bathroom, I'm like, she's in the bathroom, and I just rolled back over and went to sleep. That was, like, 10:30 in the morning or whatever.
I was gonna say, it was, like, 11 something at that point.
Yeah. But we woke up, got some lunch, and then they went back to Nashville, and we came back home, got some stuff together, fed the cats, and then we went to Nashville too. They said,
yeah, because they were staying out there, and so obviously, you know, they're paying for an Airbnb out there. They want to obviously stay there, like I would too. So instead of, you know, staying here with us, like, they were like, oh, come back to Nashville and hang out. So we did Saturday night.
I'm kind of paying a mortgage, so I kind of want to stay here. But we did accept their offer, and they had a spare queen bed. So we got to go out to Nashville and hang out for the night. We went 2 different bars, got dinner, did some other stuff. Jack's on Broadway with the flying pigs. Mm-hmm.
Always a good spot.
Always a good spot. And we also wound up playing beer pong at DraftKings, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, we went in there just to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh, they got beer pong tables set up.
Those tables are fucking weird.
It was impossible to get a fucking cup.
We were there for, like, throwing basically test shots.
Yeah.
For like 10 turns, and it just nothing.
It's like the tables were longer, the cups were smaller, they were metal.
I actually like those cups. Those cups are pretty cool.
They were nice, but it was impossible to get a shot.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Nashville is really cool. It's just not my thing. I get so many people I don't get it, but like so many people love Nashville. They love everything about it. Like I love the music. I love the neon lights. But like I'm pretty sure I've said this before on here. I'm not the going to the bar type of guy.
Yeah.
I don't drink every day. I don't drink every week. I don't drink every month. I can go months without drinking, and it doesn't faze me in the least. But I just, I know that that's what they wanted to do, so I was like, all right, let's do it. I'm cool.
Yeah, it's fun, once in a while, and with the right people.
Right.
Like, it is fun.
Yeah.
But, like, we're not the bar hopping type of people.
Right.
There's so many people, and it's expensive to go out to the bar. Like,
very.
We're gonna sound cheap again, but I don't care.
Yeah.
It's, it was like fucking $12 to $15 a drink.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
$12 to $15 a drink plus cover charges some places.
Yeah.
Plus the Uber to get to and from there because you don't want to drink and drive. And it all adds up. Dinner
It adds up quick.
Buying a drink for your friends. Our friends are always very good about that. They'll always, if you buy them a drink, they'll buy you a drink, or they'll just offer to buy you a drink anyway. Like, but still, I don't want to be that guy. It's like mooching off my friends either. But at the same time, either way, what I'm saying is like it's so fucking expensive, and it's just you're crammed into a tight space. You can't hear your friends. You have to yell all fucking night.
Yeah, like you're not like hanging out and talking. Like,
right.
We were dancing and stuff at like I went to Jason Aldean's bar.
Yeah.
And they had a DJ going, and yeah, like it's cool because it's multi-floor bars.
Yeah.
And every level has a different kind of music going on.
Right.
Live music or DJ. So it's fun, but again, that's not us.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, like Ashley said, we like every now and again we'll go out. We'll like if our friends want to go, we'll go out. Like we're not gonna be the ones like, yo, let's go here. We're more the sit down and talk and hang out and like, catch up with people, not the yo, let's go to the bar so we can't hear each other and we'll just like get really expensive drinks and hang out. Like, I'm sorry, that's not my forte. I don't enjoy that, but whatever.
Well, like you said, like the night before was more like our speed, I guess.
Yeah.
Hanging out, playing beer pong. We played Kings. Like, that's cool too.
Yeah. My one friend is like, yo, first time playing beer pong Danny's garage and I beat him. They won the first game. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was a great time.
But yeah, no, like I still had a great time in Nashville. That's not like my thing. That's it. That's the gist of it.
Yeah, it is shocking to me, like how many people, they're like, oh, I fucking love Nashville. I'm like, is there something else that I'm missing about Nashville?
No,
because
I don't think so.
Like I feel to love Nashville, I feel like you have to be a bar person.
Right.
Like you have to be a big drinker, a bar hopper. Like there's music, yeah, but like it's a very, very much a party scene.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. I mean, I guess like, yeah, most people do like that.
I like the party.
So, and like, I'm sure there's like right outside of Nashville, like any major city, you'll run into the slums basically, like
poverty and homeless.
Yeah. But then a little further outside of Nashville, like yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like a lot of major country artists live around there.
Right.
And yeah, it's beautiful, but yeah, like literally Broadway in Nashville, like that's what people go for.
Right.
And I'm like, huh.
And also when we were leaving Jason Aldean's going to another location, they shut down Broadway. You couldn't drive on it. So it was just a bunch of people walking around and taking pictures and this and that.
Yeah, like a smaller Times Square.
Basically, yes. A country Times Square.
Yeah.
And it was cool. Like I took some pictures too. We got a really nice picture at Jason Aldean's rooftop.
Yeah, nobody sent me any pictures. I didn't take like any pictures on my phone.
I'm a big picture taker. So.
I know. I didn't. I think you were holding my phone actually most of the night. So
I was. I am. I'm not just your husband. I'm also your phone holder.
yes, and ID and card.
Yes.
If we go out.
That is my job.
Because what am I gonna do? Carry around a bag?
Yes.
No. Unless I had one of those smaller bags, like a lot of girls carry around like the little crossbody or a little fanny pack.
Right.
But I didn't, so I just have your pockets. It's fine.
Yeah. Just me holding your stuff.
Yeah. But yeah. It was fun. It was so great to see everybody. Not everybody, you know. But it was so great to see the people we saw.
Yes, definitely.
Some of our very good friends. And, yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
But we're paying for it now still.
Right.
Probably going to take all week to recover.
I don't recover like I used to.
No. But I always, like, when people come to stay here, I'm always concerned about the pillow situation.
Okay.
On the guest beds. Like, one of the first visits we had, I think it was 5 people.
Yeah.
So, you know, we used up, I bought a couple extra pillows, you know, because I'm like, wait, I don't have that many pillows for 5 people. So I just kind of, like, we're stocked up now for the most amount of visitors we can get.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of extra pillows now. So, you know, I know how it is. Like, you kind of like a certain pillow when you sleep.
Right.
Some people like a pancake pillow. We talked about this too.
Yes.
Like a firm pillow, a soft pillow, whatever. So I always ask everybody, like, what kind of pillow do you use? Because, like, we have a good variety now. Yeah. So I'm like, I want you to have what you prefer because I probably have it. Like,
right.
You know, I don't want to give you the firm pillow when you prefer soft, and then the other person prefers firm, and you could just have what you want.
Right.
So, so yeah, we had two couples, our friends, and I think they ended up swapping like one pillow.
Okay.
But I don't know. That's always a concern of mine because I'm like, if we have it, you know, I'll try to accommodate.
Yeah.
Or if you want 2 or 3 pillows, or if you just want one, you do you.
Speaking of accommodating, we were also trying to figure out, like, on Friday night, we knew they were getting in at a certain time, so we didn't go get dinner or make dinner or anything. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My sneezes have been out of control. Sorry.
It's because you were outside for the weekend. Allergies. That's what happens when you leave the house.
That's what happens.
But speaking of accommodating, we didn't eat dinner yet before they got here because we figured we'd just eat with them. And then trying to figure out what to do for dinner on Friday night, that was like an hour-long process.
Oh, it always is with that many people.
Right, because Ashley was like, what do you guys want for dinner? They're like, oh, whatever you want. And we're like, well, you guys are the guests here, and, you know, is there anything specific you want to eat? And then...
Right, like, we live here.
Right.
We have things here that you don't have in New York. So, you know, is there anything like that you'd want? I was just asking for, like, a type of food, too.
You specifically said a genre of food.
I did.
Give me a genre of food.
And eventually they're like, stop saying genre. I'm like, well, give me a genre.
What kind of food do you want? They're like, American, I think, right?
Yeah, somebody said American.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And it's like, I know, and they also know that we know that the food isn't the best around here, but we have a couple, like, good spots now.
Yeah.
But they're just like, well, whatever you want. And we're like, but you guys are the guests here. So we finally decide on something that's similar to what we had back home. We all pile into the rental car because we're like, oh, it's a full-size Tahoe. We could fit everyone in here. So we did that. And we're driving down the road, and we're like, oh, wait a second. We have this here that you guys don't have there.
Why are you not saying the names of the places?
I don't know. So we were heading to Carolina Ale House, which is similar to Miller's Ale House, because I don't know why I wasn't saying the names. I'm fucking tired. Fuck off. So instead of going to Carolina Ale House, we're going on the road and we're like, oh, we got Twin Peaks. They're like, oh, what's Twin Peaks? I'm like, it's Hooters, but better food.
Better.
They're like, fuck yeah, let's go to Twin Peaks. And then like, we got a unanimous vote. Let's go to Twin Peaks finally.
Yeah, I'm like, now that we're like driving, now you guys decide.
I just remembered. So we decide, all right, so we go to Twin Peaks. We get in the parking lot. It's very busy, whatever else. And for some reason, I was driving a rental car, but...
Their rental car.
Yeah, their rental car. My buddy's like, you want to drive it? I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to drive everything. But... So, typical me, I pull in the parking lot, I do a lap around looking for a spot, I go to park in the back corner away from everybody and everything because it's a rental car. And I'm like, we're at a sports bar, basically. People aren't going to be, like, courteous about opening doors and shit. I'm like, I don't want him to get charged or penalized. I'm about to back in. He's like, no, dude, I got the insurance. They can basically T-bone this thing and I'll be fine. I'm like, fuck it. Park it right at the front door then. But, yeah, Twin Peaks, I like the food. I'm pretty sure we've talked about it on here before. I'm not positive on that, but just think of the name, Twin Peaks. Think of it as similar to Hooters, and you can figure it out.
Yeah, the food is much better than Hooters.
And the beer is served in, like, a frozen glass at, like, 27 degrees or whatever. Like, it's a thing there.
Yeah, somebody got a beer... started drinking it and it was literally like the top of it turned to slush.
Yeah.
Because it was so cold.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's kind of gross. Slushy beer.
It's ice cold.
Yeah, literally.
Guaranteed ice cold. And actually when we were there, my buddy met us there. So we all got to hang out and catch up, and then he came back to the house with us, and that's when we started playing beer pong and stuff. But yeah, the food at Twin Peaks is very good, and we all enjoyed it. And then like I said, that's when we hung out all night, stayed up for too many hours, did not get enough sleep, and now I sound exhausted because it was a rough weekend, but it is what it is. You know, it was worth it. You know, you only live once, exactly. And it's not like we left the state or anything. Mm-hmm. We just, hung out with our friends for the weekend. We came back home on Sunday at a reasonable hour. Mm-hmm. Got some stuff done.
Not really at all.
Nothing. I tried.
We should have came home earlier, but we didn't go to sleep until, I think, after 4 a.m. on Saturday.
Yeah.
And woke up at 10, maybe.
And also the time zone changed there, too. So really, it's like...
All right, we lost an hour coming back home.
Yeah, it was fucked.
Yeah.
It was fun, though, but it was fucked.
But yeah, we literally pretty much, had dinner and went to bed Sunday. Yeah. Still wasn't early enough.
This past weekend was, basically us on a bender.
Yeah, too old for that shit.
Yeah, way too old. We're still functioning full-time employees here. We can't be doing that.
There was some of the songs the DJ was playing. I said to Danny, I'm like, there's some people in here that are too young to even know what this song is.
Yeah.
I feel so old.
We're not. we weren't the oldest people there, though. Keep that in mind.
Definitely not.
The group of moms on Mom's Night Out with the sunflower cowboy hats on,
Oh, yeah.
Nico.
There was some people out there. I was like, whose moms are these?
Yeah. My buddy.
Having a great time.
Oh, yeah. My buddy was going around dancing with everyone.
Yeah.
He's, worse as far as, being the mayor. He's worse than me.
With the socializing? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. He is everyone's best friend as far as that goes.
Yeah, very much so.
But I actually said he'd be a great hype man.
Yeah.
For an entertainment company or whatever,
Right. Just there to entertain.
Yeah.
Get people going. Like an MC, but even more.
Kind of like our MC for our wedding. That'd be a great job for him.
Yeah.
You should look into that, bud.
We we're supposed to go grocery shopping Sunday night, but didn't happen.
No, I said a solid no on that.
Yeah, I'm like, we'll go grab dinner. Well, I said we'll get dinner and just bring it home, and then we'll go shopping after.
No.
Danny's like, that's not happening. I'm like, but we have to go shopping.
We do.
Still do.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, he says tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Because I knew that we were not going to get home at a decent time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I had work. And you had work.
Mm-hmm.
And just like, we're not going shopping today either. Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Sure does.
It's a good thing we don't have kids to feed. We just have ourselves.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we do, but I have plenty of cat food, so we're good.
We have a loaf of bread, peanut butter and jelly. It'll be good for days.
We're fine.
Yeah. We got frozen pizza.
Yeah. It bugs me not to have, like, fresh food in the house. Like the fridge is very empty. Like, we have meats. Like, we have, stuff in the freezer. Our pantry's pretty good.
Yeah.
But, like, the fridge, so, like, lettuce, like, salad stuff, or, like, other vegetables, some fruit, maybe.
Yeah.
Stuff that you don't eat, but, like,
Whoa.
I eat for lunch and stuff.
Well, the fruit, okay. I love fruit.
Yeah. I love fruit.
I love watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew.
Yeah. I know. Apples.
Apples. I love apples.
So, yeah, we gotta go. We're gonna go to the store.
Tomorrow.
Today.
If tomorrow is Tuesday, allegedly.
I know, but when does this episode come out? Today.
So, yeah. So we're gonna go Tuesday.
Yeah.
Allegedly, whatever day that is, that's when we're going, okay?
Yeah. Speaking of food, you know what really bugs me?
What's that?
I don't, when it comes to like dogs and cats and stuff, like I don't give them table food to begin with.
Right.
Like I don't agree with that. I know most people do it.
Okay.
What is happening over there?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
What? Danny's being wild right now. What did you drop? Did you just throw your wedding ring across the room?
I did not
throw it. What is happening?
It fell off my finger.
Oh, and mind you, this is the second one now because you lost the first one.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. Not your real one, thank God.
Yeah.
But the rubber one, the silicone one.
The tough ring.
Which is why we have those.
Yeah.
So it's fine. Anyway.
I don't know where it went, okay? I will probably not find it ever again, but at least it was just a tough ring, not my real wedding band, okay?
That's why you wear it when you're working.
Exactly. I was working, and all of a sudden...
It was there, and then it wasn't.
I have a confession, real quick.
You're interrupting.
I'm sorry, never mind.
What is it?
When I'm focused on something, and I'm working on something, I am dialed in. And I just want to get the job done. And that's it. And it wasn't a big project, but I lost my wedding band. Don't know where it went. It could be... I searched all over the garage. I went through the garbage. I could not find the silicone ring anywhere. I'm like, fuck. I didn't realize it until I'm walking through Home Depot buying hose clamps. I'm like, wait a second. Where's my fucking wedding band? It's gone. So I backtracked all through Home Depot, through the parking lot of Home Depot. Nope, gone. Gone forever. Don't know where it is. But the thing is also, these are too big.
I was going to say, you knew it was too big to begin with.
But I had two of them. One got stretched out, and then the other one was too big, and this one's still a little too big too, but I have to order new ones that are smaller, basically, is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. My confession, though, is that I get severely focused on things when I'm working on something.
Yes.
The other confession was that the wedding bands are too big. That's it. Those are my confessions. Moving on. Back to story time.
Yeah.
Sharing food with pets.
Yeah, I don't like it. I was never a table food feeder to pets. But just, I've seen like videos and stuff. Like, it's one thing to give your pet table food or human food, whatever you want to call it, food. But it's another thing to like literally share it. Like I've literally seen people post videos like licking an ice cream cone, and then they let their dog lick the ice cream, and then they continue to eat the rest of it. Like, what are you doing?
I'm not about that.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yes.
But I feel like I've seen it a lot, and I don't know why people are doing that.
I could not tell you.
Like, licking things or like biting things, like I don't know, like a fucking carrot or something. Like when like your mouth is on it and then your dog's mouth is on it and then your mouth is on it again.
Yeah.
No. That's fucking nasty.
I don't know. I got nothing to say on that besides no thank you.
No. That's gross.
Like you said, I'll give them the scraps or whatever separate after everyone's done eating or something like that. But I'm not going to sit there and take a bite out of a pretzel and give my dog the other bite of the pretzel, then take another bite of the pretzel again. No thanks. That's too many. It's cross contamination in my book. We're not doing that.
No, that's fucking nasty.
I'm an animal lover, but I will not be. Nope.
Or even like when the dogs like. People, like, literally, like, kiss them on the fucking mouth. Or, like, let their dog, like, lick their mouth. And I just don't... It grosses me out.
That dog cleaned themselves. Guaranteed every day.
Dogs literally eat their own shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, no. And then people will argue and say, like, oh, a dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's. Or, like... A dog's saliva can help heal things. Great. Don't want it in my mouth.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I've heard things about that, about the whole healing, but I don't need anything in my mouth healed that bad.
No.
Nope.
No, I'm good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it just grosses me out.
Not about that.
Like, the only thing I could see, like, you know, if you think it's funny to like have your dog like take something from your mouth.
That's one thing. That's one thing. Separate. You're holding it.
Right.
It's not a direct contact after they've contacted it. Like that's different.
Yeah, don't be doing that.
Yeah, that's
if you do it, keep it inside your home, I guess. Don't be recording it.
Don't put on Instagram and TikTok.
No, I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. Yeah. I just had to share that because I saw a video recently and I'm just like, why? Why is that a thing?
I don't know. But speaking of sharing food, Ashley also had a firm conversation with me the other day.
Huh?
Because there's always a thing where it's like, you know, I'm eating something. I'm like, I always offer her a bite. I'm like, oh, you want to try it? Even if we've had it many times before, I'm just like, oh, it's really good. You want to try a bite?
That's not even what you say, though, because that I feel like would be a little different.
Do you want some?
If I want to try it.
I say, do you want some?
You want a bite?
You want a bite? And she finally just said to me, she's like, you know what?
No, I've said it before.
She said it before, but she repeated herself this time. And she said, you know what? If I want a bite, I'll ask you for it.
I wasn't mean about it.
I have since then not offered her a bite of anything.
That's not true.
But
you
then,
can't help yourself.
But then, the other day on the way back from Nashville, we stop at Buc-ee's in Crossville. I get a bag of nacho cheese combos because I'm like, oh, I've never seen those before.
No, it was the cookie dough.
It was the cookie dough?
On the way there.
Oh. We stopped at Buc-ee's on the way there and the way back. It's cheap as gas. And So I'm eating something, and she goes to reach her hand in and take a bite. And I'm like, no.
He pulls it away.
Yeah. Like, no, those are mine. I did not offer you. You did not ask. I'm like, ask, and you can have. You can't have any till you ask.
Bunch of children.
Just saying. She did not ask.
So then I asked.
And then I gladly gave her one. Gave her 2. I said, you can have as many as you like.
I just wanted one.
Just got to ask for it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't just take things.
Yes. So now Danny has to not ask, and I have to ask.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because if you want a bite, you'll ask for it.
Mm-hmm.
Just had to throw that out there because she was about sharing food. She's not a dog or anything, but I'm just... It's similar as far as like the sharing goes.
I think other people in relationships could relate because I've heard other people talk about it. And it's just like... It's like when you order... Like if you're eating out or whatever, you're buying food, and you order something... Like, it's probably, like, something you want.
Right.
And you want to enjoy that food, especially if it's, like, really good and you're, like, craving it or whatever. And you're like, this is what I want. And then somebody wow. I can't speak. Offers you a bite of their food. But you're like, I want my, like, this is what I ordered. This is what I want.
Right.
Like, if I wanted what you got, I would have ordered that. So, no, thank you. Or sometimes you do want to try it, but then, like, you probably would ask. But then it's like, so somebody offers you a bite of theirs, and then you feel obligated to offer a bite of yours.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, I don't want what you got.
I don't offer it if it's something you don't want. Unless I'm, like, joking.
Right.
Like if I order something with like mushrooms.
Yeah. Don't want it.
And then you ask me if I want a bite of yours. And then I'll say, you want a bite of mine? Like joking. Because you just asked me.
And I always politely say, no, thank you.
I just feel like, we're at the stage. We're comfortable with each other. We could ask each other for a bite of our food.
Right. There was one time, this was a while ago. Like not a long time, but a while ago. We were getting hibachi. And I got the hibachi filet mignon and chicken. And it was so fucking good. It was incredible. Mm-hmm. I ate it. And then Ashley's like, oh, I wanted a bite of that. And it was gone. It was all gone.
That's fine.
She did not, I did not offer. And she did not get a bite.
Yeah, but it's okay.
It's okay.
I'll get it at a different time.
It was amazing. It was more than okay. It was delicious. I'm sorry.
Right, and you enjoyed all of it.
Sure
as
did.
You should have. It's like you don't get that much of the steak, especially, Right. You want to enjoy all of that.
Exactly.
I shouldn't be taking your,
My filet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my own.
You did. You got shrimp.
I've seen videos like, that's why I know people can relate to this because I've seen videos like, it's mainly, like it's a female thing mostly, I guess, that like whatever we order is usually not as good or doesn't look as good as what our spouse orders or our part, like
significant other.
If you're, so like whatever you guys order, it always looks better than what we're ordering, so we usually want some of it. But then guys get mad and they're like, well, you should have ordered it. So I've seen videos like where the guy's eating and it's like, oh, when like you've been married for over 10 years or whatever, and then it shows the guy eating and he's got his phone next to his plate of food and she goes to reach and like it's supposed to look like she's reaching for his phone, but she's reaching for a bite of his food. And he's like, get the fuck. And then she goes for his phone. And he's like, oh, like, I thought you were going for my food. Like, you can have my fucking phone. Like, don't touch my food. It's just like how the relationship takes a turn after that many years.
I still gladly offer you a bite of my food.
I know.
That's not me.
You're very generous. I appreciate that.
Yeah. You do appreciate it
As I tell you, don't ask me if I want to bite.
until you sternly say, if I want a bite, I'll ask. Again.
It wasn't stern. I was just saying it.
We've had this conversation before.
We have, but it's okay. Thanks.
No problem. I do what I can here.
So now he's just petty about it.
I'm not petty about it.
If I want a bite of his food, he's like, nope, you don't want it.
It's not
Not
petty.
getting shit now.
It's kind of joking.
Yeah, me too.
He tried to get my combos too, and I'm like, no, those are mine. I asked if you want anything.
I asked you, but because he said, do you want anything from Buc-ee's? And I was like, no, just, I got drinks. But then I wanted to try one of his combos.
Like, no, these are mine. You had your opportunity. You did not seize the moment. You let it slip.
My palms were sweaty.
Yeah.
Knees weak. My arms were heavy.
Vomit on their sweater already. Mom spaghetti.
Yeah, that's a struggle, but you know, it's being in a relationship, I guess.
Hey!
What's she doing?
She's fucking chewing on a box again. The second box today, Joves. Leave it alone.
It's the second box today. Get off the box.
We were upstairs
Cats
before.
like boxes.
There's a box we're about to throw out, and she walks over. Well, more like she waddled over and started chewing on the cardboard. I'm like, stop that.
Not nice. No, I think she was chewing on the tape.
Even better.
They're fucking stupid.
That's not nice.
Excuse me. They're cats.
Oh, you can say that, but when I said, you know, it would be better.
That was me, and
I was laying there on the bed for a second. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to take my shoes off. I sat down. I'm like, all right, I'm going to lay down for a second. And the cat jumps up and just cuddles up next to me. It's actually, like, very adorable. And Ashley walks in. She's like, oh, that's so cute. I'm like, you know, it'd be better. She was a dog.
not nice.
Ashley's like, oh, you hear what you just hear what he said? He wishes you were never born. I'm like, no, I never said that. I am a dog person through and through.
But she was loving on you.
She was, and it was adorable, and I was sitting there petting her. But I just wish it was a dog. I wish that we had a dog also. That's all I'm saying.
Of course, but look, we were able to leave these cats for a day with food, and they were perfectly fine. You can't do that with a dog.
That's why we don't have a dog yet.
I know.
I know that too. And when we are, I don't know, more settled down, I guess, we'll return to the idea of possibly getting a dog.
Yeah. One day.
We need a dog.
We will adopt.
A huge Cane Corso puppy. Or Con Corso, whatever they're
Whatever
fucking
is
called.
up for adoption that we connect with.
We will adopt, yes. Maybe we'll find Roscoe again. I'll tell you guys a story about Roscoe next time. I think I might have talked about Roscoe already.
Of course you did.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
He's the one that slipped away.
The one that slipped away. Do you know that, well, you said I brought this up already. I don't think so.
I'm 99% positive that you did.
I brought it up to you, but I don't know about the podcast. You can have music on your Instagram profile now.
We're going to have a poll.
Kind of like the MySpace days.
We're going to see who's actually listening here.
I could just go back and listen.
That's true, too.
And see if I already said it.
Okay.
We try to keep track, but it's a little difficult.
That's what the notes are for.
I know. That's why it was in my notes and not crossed out.
All right.
Either way, you can have music in your Instagram profiles now, if you didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, bringing us back to MySpace days.
We're just going back in time now. We're going full circle.
Everything is a cyclical.
Yes.
And we're just all the trends, the fashion trends. No bras are coming back. That was the thing back in the day, right?
It was a thing in Nashville too.
everywhere now.
Yeah.
It's weird to see somebody with a bra.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's getting to that point.
It
like,
is.
you're wearing a bra? What?
Yeah.
Why?
And the typical excuse is, what, it's too hot out for a bra? Or...
Yeah, which, that doesn't make sense to me. Because, yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. Unless you have a very small chest, that doesn't make sense to me. Because why would you want under boob sweat? Skin on skin, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't get that.
I don't get it either, but it is very, very common.
Yeah. But now we're already like going backwards because not only now it's like either you don't wear a bra or they make bras with nipples. So it looks like you're not wearing a bra, but you are. What the fuck are we doing?
I don't understand that either.
Like, what are we...
Not only that, but it's also the whole women's perspective of like, oh, why are you staring at me? And it's just like, why do you have a bra that has hard nipples?
Your nipples are staring at me. What do you mean?
Your nipples locked eye contact with my eyes. I don't know what to say to this. What do you want? It's not even like... like, women... from a male's perspective, women will sit there and be like, oh, he's being creepy, he's staring at me. It's like, you're allowed to dress however you want to dress. You can do whatever you want to do. No one's telling you can or can't do that. But at the same time, it's like, these things happen. Not even like somebody staring at you, but just the fact that like you're walking around with free of the nipples going on, and somebody just happened to be walking past you, like going the other way, and they just look, because some people are just observant. Yeah. Not necessarily staring at you, you caught their attention. And it's like, do you want the attention or you don't want the attention? Because some people want the attention, but they want the attention from somebody else, not from just any person. Do you want specific attention?
Yeah.
And then when you get the attention from the wrong person, then you're like, ew, he's creepy. It's like, but what are you doing here? Yeah. Like, look at the whole, this comes back to look at the big picture of what you're doing. Look at it from every angle. Not just like, oh, I'm going to go out, I'm going to dress like this because, I want some attention. And then you get the attention, you're like, ew. Like, yeah. What the fuck?
And again, like you said, you can wear whatever you want to wear.
Right.
And that, it's not, like, I don't agree with the people that are like, oh, she was, like, begging for the attention. Like, what did she expect? It's like, people should have respect no matter what somebody's wearing.
Exactly.
Like, that doesn't, just because somebody's wearing maybe revealing clothing doesn't give you an invitation to be obnoxious or an asshole to that person. And,
exactly.
Like, you should still respect them.
Exactly.
And
respect them, respect their choices.
Yeah. You don't have to agree with what they're wearing. You don't have to like it. But that doesn't mean you call out to them or there's still a level of respect there. But yeah, like I don't know. Like sometimes too, like it doesn't matter what somebody's wearing, people are still going to do that.
Right.
The cat calling or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
And just, yeah. So I don't know. It doesn't matter what you wear. But again, it's like, you can't, like, I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
Well, the other thing that's coming back too is I'm just going to wear extremely short shorts but a long t-shirt so it looks like I'm not wearing anything.
Yeah, all the time we see that.
Yeah.
Especially with, like, young girls.
Right.
Like, we went to Waffle House the other day.
Yeah.
It was a family, looked like a mom and a dad and, like, 3 young girls. And, like, the older of the 3 daughters, I'm assuming, she looked like she was 12, 13 maybe.
Yeah.
And I was like, her shorts I think she has shorts on. Like, they're so short, I couldn't see anything.
Right.
Like, you just see her legs, and then you see a shirt, like a long shirt hanging over, her bottom a little bit, but, like, not enough to where I'm like, I literally cannot see any bottoms on her.
Yeah.
And I wasn't, like, staring, but I'm like, she's so young, and she's hanging out with her parents like that.
Right.
And, again, it's like, you wear whatever you want to wear. It doesn't mean people should stare or should comment. Like, that's your choice. But yeah, that was a little young, it seemed. But that's not anybody's call but theirs.
Right.
But yeah, that's a new trend. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it was always like people that play sports and stuff like will wear something like that.
Yeah.
Like volleyball, they wear like really short shorts. But these were like, I'm like, is she wearing a bikini bottom? Like, you literally can't see them most times.
Well, the other day I was at a store working and somebody came in and they were coming back from the lake and they were just wearing bikini bottoms and a t-shirt. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, where's the rest of your attire?
Yeah.
Like, I know the door clearly says no shirt, no shoes, no service, but, like, maybe they were expecting you to wear pants or shorts.
That's kind of a given in public, maybe.
And she was, like, late teens. Mm-hmm. And she wasn't wearing full bottoms, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, she was wearing a t-shirt. Just the t-shirt wasn't long enough.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm just sitting there. I'm working over in the corner. I'm doing my thing so I can get out of there. And I just look over. I'm like, what? Oh, okay.
Like, what's going on in here?
She took the rules on the door literally. No shirt, no shoes, no problem. She's got flops on. She's got a t-shirt on. Just no pants.
Like, it doesn't say anything about bottoms. I'm
right.
good.
Exactly. Okay.
On that note, we're going to get out of here.
You guys... I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Not judging anybody. It just is observations.
Exactly.
And just be safe out there, And also, on the other hand, don't be an asshole.
Right.
And say things to women or men that are dressed certain ways. Mind your business, everybody.
Exactly. Mind your business. Have some respect. And, like, we're not telling you what you can and can't do. You're going to dress how you want to dress. That's on you. That's fine. But, just be mindful about what's going on and look at the big picture of things. And also, more importantly, guys and girls, fucking keep your mouth shut. Just keep it to yourselves.
And take a shower and wear deodorant. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. No spiel today. Just,
oh, man. Well, you know the spiel.
Yeah, you know the spiel. Just share with your friends. Don't share with grandma. And who's fucking?
Who's fucking?
Who's fucking?